Oh, sorry, there we go. I was muted. Hello, good morning, everybody on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to another stream here, a brand new stream today. We're going to be in the American A319 from Phoenix going down to, or I'm sorry, we're down in Charlotte. No, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. We are in Dallas, Fort Worth. Probably one of our first times, if not our first time ever departing Dallas, Fort Worth. This airport throughout Microsoft 2020 has been historically unflyable with its terrible textures and ground modeling, and just everything sucks about this airport. But with the brand new City Update 10, I believe it was, in Microsoft 2020 also did it, but for whatever reason it was still giving me the pink textures. I think it's my fault now. I think I have to do something. Somebody was mentioning something about deleting some sort of thing, so if anybody knows anything, definitely let me know. Let me see, is it not streaming on my... Okay, I think we're good now. So anyway, wanted to hop in Microsoft 2024 now that we have the now that we could, you know, we have the obviously the Fenix series in Microsoft 2024, and this thing is so great. And like I said, I'm on the morning shift today, so not a ton of time. Or I'm sorry, I'm on the night shift today, so not a ton of time. So just gonna do a quick flight today. Just wanted to test out this Dallas Fort Worth scenery and go from there. David, what's up, man? Good morning. Hope you're doing good, guys. Hope you're having a great week. The 777-200 coming out soon, so we're excited for that as well. And other than that, guys, without further ado, let's jump inside here and get started. Airplane's cold and dark this morning. Let me put my throttles on. Airplane is cold and dark here, sitting at the gate in Dallas, Fort Worth. I know we wanted to do some Viva stuff. I think we'll get to Viva next week. I really wanted to try out this Dallas Fort Worth now that they made this new update. So we're just gonna go ahead with the batteries and the external power as well, and start aligning the 8 ears as well. Strobes go to auto, nav light 1, and seatbelt and no smoking signs can come on. And let's take a look at. See, we don't need that. See, something like that would be like the middle. I think it's just that, right? Let's see this too. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the temperature. 19 degrees, so it's a pretty nice temperature. We don't need to put the APU on right now, so let's just we'll just stick with this for now. Okay, my other monitor just shut off. We'll go ahead and go to the Phoenix tab and import our flight DFW to Austin. Let's actually also get on VATSIM, and how about we file our flight planners? We're going to be American 2384 going up to Austin, Texas from Dallas, Texas. So should be a fun one, guys, and we're definitely going to do some more. I always forget, is this the one that I need? Definitely going to do some more Dallas Fort Worth ops and American ops out of here, if this is actually going to work now. Let's see, GS exporting and refueling. If Dallas is going to be good, we are definitely going to be doing some more ops out of Dallas Fort Worth.
Is on its way.
I'm also strongly considering purchasing the CRJ series, so we'll see about that.
Ask to do it.
That forward doors having a little bit of trouble opening. So I'll get this on. So prompt me for things. Typically in real life, they fly this route with a 737. We're flying it at a 319 today. So they did a little equipment swap. We have American 2384, I believe it was. 2384. That is correct. And we are in a 319. No. Now, A319 connect. We'll see. I have no idea if there's
Fuel truck is in position.
any ATC on right now. I would assume no.
Please don't load aircraft
You never
until the
know.
fuel truck
That was auto
arrives and
ATC.
asked to do it.
Let's see. Nobody really in the north. Texas. Now we got some departures going out of DFW though. We've got 2 departures going out of DFW right now. So yeah, guys, if this airport's good, we'll probably come back here and see how it is for the approach,
Passengers
and
boarding
kind of
started.
just go from there. Hey guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. You can see on the top of the screen there, we are at 987 subscribers, guys. We're 99% of the way there. Let's go. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 1,000 subs, guys. All right, let me test the push to talk on this. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not. It's a setting. Let's push to talk. No. Auto ATC. Oh shoot! Wait, I don't even have my yoke on. Or my Airbus side stick. I have to plug it in. See that? My yoke
Please
is
use your
unplugged
airplane
in, so-
fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Wait. Okay. I think it knows. Alright, now we'll get back into the pilot. So let's see, while we're boarding and stuff, we got some numbers for the flight. Cruising at 24,000 feet, only bringing 97 people with us. And we'll be burning 3,000 pounds of gas, just about bringing 10,000 with us. So let's, while we're sitting here boarding too, we can crack the boarding, or the flight deck door open. I don't think we can, okay, no, they don't seem sitting down.
Hello.
And we can hop into the EFB, or the EFB, the McDo here. We will request our route information. We are American 2384.
Hello.
And cost index, we will, let's see. Cost index 5. So nice, gentle fuel burn today. IRS and it's align on ref, confirm align. And let's go to the flight plan. Let's see what our auto ATC had to say about our
Hello.
release. 0573 on the squawk. 05.
Hello.
0573 on the squawk. We're going to go to on
Hello.
and TARA as well there. So we're squawking mode Charlie. IFR flight. Data
Welcome
identification.
on
Okay,
board.
great. So we are all good there. Dallas Fort Worth. The weather here is currently marginal.
This
Wind
way.
120 at 9er, few at 900 feet, overcast 1700. So it should be a nice departure out of here. Let's see what.
This way.
I turn on my sim link. Let's see. We're at gate Charlie 19. So I
This way,
believe one of the 17s is going to be used for departure today.
Good morning.
Ready yet? 17 right would be our closest runway. Let's take a look at the real world ATIS and see what they're using. They're using 17 right and 18 left.
May I see your
17
boarding
right
pass?
would definitely be easier for us. So let's go ahead and take runway 17 right for departure today. 17 right, we're going to be on the Jaspa 7. The Jaspa 7 departure.
This way.
And I'm guessing the window transition there.
Hello.
The windy transition indeed. Oh, also, we're going south. I didn't even realize that. I thought Austin was north of Dallas. It is not. We're going down. We're going closer to the border down there. All right, we're going to Austin. Let's pick out an arrival and a runway. Austin, Real World ADA says they're landing runway 18 left. Let's take the ILS 18 left. What's the weather doing down there? Ooh, low IFR. Ooh, guys, this is going to be fun. I didn't even realize this. Okay, wait, so we're going to have to, like, lock in. Approach, what did I say? 18 left. ILS 18 left. Minimums are going to be an 1,800-foot RVR or a half a mile visibility. So we are legal to take off. If that visibility would drop to less than half a mile or 1,800 RVR, we would not be legal to even... I mean, well, we take off, but that would just be stupid. But obviously we're going to send it either way here in the simulator. So 18 left. Okay, so we've established that. And the Suzy 7. Oh, it's Suzy 6. Oh, it's Suzy 6. I'm sorry. That is correct. So Suzy 6. Oh, wind-due transition. It's that fast, huh? Yep, wind-due transition. Okay. And then, let's see, via what on the approach? We should be straight in for the approach, too. So we could take it from, what, Jedi? Jedi would probably make the most sense for us. Would it? Where'd Jedi go? I thought I just saw it. Scally R2 Doffs. Where's Jedi? I swear I just saw Jedi on the approach. Doff Scally. Oh, Jedi's over there. Okay, wait. I think it does have us. Actually, yeah, it does have Jedi on there. Okay, so we're going to take Jedi. Jedi. Okay. And these are looking a little bright. We'll cage the standby attitude indicator. There we go. These are looking a little bit bright. Let's go ahead and turn these bad boys down. And let's see, the middle screen as well, perhaps. And maybe this one here. We'll leave the lights on a little bit because once we get in the clouds, it's going to get really dark. Once we get above the clouds, it'll probably be nice. If we get above the clouds, I'm not too sure what the weather is really going to do. Okay, so we have our arrival and everything all set up. We'll step through that in a minute. Currently, we are going to... No, it's not the... Is it done? It said baggage loading. It looks like I can send this to the McDo. Oh, no. Okay, not yet, because the bags are still loading, it looks like. This is going to be a very task-saturated flight. These short flights are honestly the hardest to perform as a crew because there's so much to do and there's just not a lot of time to do it. You don't really have a lot of time to breathe. You know, you're briefing the approach as soon as you brief the departure, and you're just kind of, you know, those are things you do on the ground, though, honestly. You maybe brief the approach you'd expect, brief the arrival you'd expect so that you have more time in the air. You know, hey, we briefed this already, and then if they change things, then you're really in trouble. Okay, we'll send that to the McDo. We'll go to the departure information here. 17 right is correct. We'll sync the load sheet, sync the weather, calculate, and send that to the McDo as well. Flaps 1, that's good. We don't want anything crazy there. Perf page, no, init B page, just to make sure everything looks good in there. It does. We'll go back to the flight plan, init B, and the perf page 144, 144, 148, and flex temp of 66 degrees today. The departure of the Jaspa 7 says to climb maintain 10,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And while we're getting everything ready, let's go ahead and kick the APU on. Give it a couple seconds. Start it. Whew. Heavy on the frames out here. To be expected, though, a little bit. Albuquerque Center just came online. All right, that sounds like a good APU start. Guys, they have so many tower frequencies and stuff here. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know what to do, what to use. Let's request pushback and departure. Let's get the current altimeter setting as well while we're here. Weather 3002. And we'll just take a look at the constraints real fast and step through our departure and everything. So we're going to be straight south to Jasper off runway 17 right, 176 to 1100
Hello,
feet,
Captain. We are ready for
1120,
pushback.
then treks, then cross treks at about 5,000, at or below 240 knots, then on track 153 to Dalby, 188 to cross Anike at above 10, 188 to cross Jasper at above 10. So let's just make sure we have all that. There's tracks 5,000, 240, Dalby, Anike 10,000, Jasper 10,000, and then down to Windu and everything for our arrival, and then straight in. So we're taking off south,
Departure
landing
checks
south,
completed.
heading
Bypass
south.
pin
So we're
inserted.
pretty much straight down the whole way. It'll be a straight out departure and this and that. So we got, it'll be pretty straightforward. Get the external power off. And I think you do have to disconnect it over here. Ground services, GPU, and shocks
Locking
and guns
gear.
can go. Okay, and I believe we are ready. We can run through our little hat to step through everything. Flight plan looks good. RadNav looks good. Prog is fine where it's at right now. We can do that in a little bit. Fuel looks good, and secondary flight plan, we can just copy the active in there. My bad. Okay, everything looks good. Pretty sure we are pretty much ready to rock and roll here. Just need our guys to hook up down there, and we'll be all right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Uh-oh, I have no idea what I clicked. Let's see, change direction. We're gonna be nose to the right. Tail left.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, we can go ahead and do that for them. Oh, let's get this door shut.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
There we go. Lock that bad boy. Engines are clear. We can start at will. Our beacon is on. And again, frequencies, I have no idea. I'm not going to lie. We're just going to use east, I guess. 2655 for the tower frequency today. So we'll just go ahead with that and just see what happens, I guess. $26.55. All right, there we go. Let's check out our engine bleed pressure. We do have that. Let's go ahead and start up engine number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A319. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A319. Pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions.
Good looking
including the
pushback.
following safety procedures.
And to start sounding pretty good. Got an avail light on engine number one. Let's go ahead and turn two.
Oxygen masks, life jackets.
Hey, Gab, thanks for the sub, man.
Please
Appreciate you.
set parking brakes.
Which you
We had the
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
actual cabin announcements going at the time there. I was like, wait, is that my alert box or is that my actual cabin crew?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency,
That is one sub closer to 1,000, boys. Let's keep it moving.
your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend at all times. If the air supply
All right, pretty straightforward taxi here as well. We're just going to taxi straight up on Kilo, it looks like, or runway 17 right. Sounds like good engine number two start. We do have that. Let's go ahead and go flaps to 1.
Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land
truck disconnected.
Love
Bypass
that.
pin removed.
All right, flaps to 1. It's good to have some wing
Left
views
is
back,
clear,
though. I'll
right
tell
is
you what,
clear.
because we did not have that pretty much the whole time we were flying the 747, so it's good to have those wing views back. Ignition to norm, flaps 1. Arm the speed brake, and we got auto brake RTO. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with the side stick thing is. It looks fine to me. We'll run through a flight control check. Full up, full down, full right aileron, full left aileron, full right rudder, full left rudder. Everything looks good there. So we are all good to go. Let's go ahead and flick off the APU and flick on the taxi light, and let's get rolling here, guys. Oh, let me get my push to talk working. There we go. Forward traffic, American 2384, taxi runway 17 right on Kilo, Dallas Fort Worth. Okay, this doesn't look right because it's supposed to be pretty much. Okay, wait, no, it's a right turn. It's a right turn. I think this is fine. All right, let's get these dome lights off here. If that's gonna be. Oh, it's doing the glitch thing where they're just on until you turn everything full brightness and then they'll shut off. That's great. All right, so we're gonna taxi on Kilo, which is this one right here. Actually, let's just take Lima. And crash Dallas Fort Worth. Traffic American 2384, taxi on Lima to runway 17 right. We'll just taxi all the way down here on Lima. Like I said, pretty straightforward taxi. We'll just make a left here and be all the way down for runway 17 right. Dallas Fort Worth looking real good here with the new city update 10. It's pretty low ceilings, so we'll see what we can see of the ground and maybe the city. I'm not exactly sure how far Dallas Fort Worth is outside of the city of Dallas, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see, where's our center line at here? Tiny bit over. Something like that. So center line's right on that little screw. All right. Thank you, Mego. Thank you. Yes. Good to be back. Good to be back. No more imposters around here. We might take an intersection departure here today since this is a very long runway, 13,000 feet. We can probably take, what is that going to be? Zulu intersection, maybe? Might as well. Yeah, looking good, though. Looking good. Is Albuquerque Center already offline? Not that it would have mattered for us anyways, but they are already offline. Alright, is this, no, that's Echo Juliet. We'll go one more. We'll go to Zulu for the intersection departure. And like I said, we'll have more than enough room in the little A319 today. Alright. So that's the thing that does kind of suck about this in Microsoft 2024 is all of our lights are just on at full brightness until you change it. Which I hate. But it is what it is. First time back in 2024 in a while as well. But she's looking good. Definitely heavy on the frames, but it's all right. Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 2384 taking runway 17 right from Zulu intersection, Dallas Fort Worth. Looks like a direct crosswind from the windsock there. Shouldn't be a direct crosswind. Wind's 120 at 9, so it should be about 50 degrees from the left. All right, let's get our lights on. Oh, get back. Get. What are we doing here? Lights are on. We are ready to go. Cleared for takeoff. Let's punch it out of here. Toga's in the chat. Dang, it really cranked that nose wheel. Alright, we'll stop it here. Forward traffic, American 2384, departing runway 17 right on the Jasper 7, Dallas Fort Worth. Let's go to 50%. And set takeoff power. Man, flight 66 SRS runway, autothrust blue. A little bit of left aileron in there. Coming through 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Get that aileron out of there. And we got a positive brake gears coming up outside view. Ground is looking pretty good from what I can tell. We're not going to get to see it for very long, but scenery definitely looking a lot better here after the city update.
Hey, to that American guy, is it Bumpy?
What do you say? And thrust climb. Let's go. Flaps up. Just following the flight director here in IMC.
Over traffic, American 671, taxi 179, Dallas.
Looking good. We can bug up flight level 240 now. Oh, likes to just roll on me there. All right. And let's see. Let's go autopilot on, and we'll brighten up our screens a little bit here, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that breakout. That's nice.
Offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today.
Very nice breakout. Go ahead and get the intake lights off at this time. All right, guys, we're gonna get our lights off a little bit earlier. We're gonna leave the seatbelt signs on. Oh shoot, I did not mean to open that. Everything to auto. Seatbelt signs can stay on for now, and I will be right back. I can hit the little pilot's room. right, sorry about the brief hiatus there. Welcome, Limp. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. We were getting back to the altimeter. There was an in-flight emergency that needed to be attended to. A fire in the bathroom, let's call it. Anyway. Perfect timing, leveling off at our cruising altitude, flight level 240 today. Pretty much heading straight south. Limp, what do you think, man? This is a good looking scenery right now. Microsoft 2024 looking good, Limp, looking good. They just need better planes in Microsoft 2024. Now I saw something. Why are we? Is that seriously what we're cruising at? No. We're changing that. 0.58 Mach. Is that a restriction on the 280 knots at solo? No, we're changing that. Yeah, there we go. Now it'll pick it up to 0.77. Still not sold? Yeah. Well, it's looking good for... also, where is our top of descent? Oh, it's like soon. Okay, let's go through this real quick, because like we talked about on the ground, obviously very task-saturated time here, being obviously single pilot and such a short flight. So 3003 on the altimeter, temperature is 22 on the ground, wind is 090 at 5, which is not good whenever you have bad weather, because it's just basically going to kind of stay. And let's see, Barrow Mins. We're going Barrow Mins because we're not auto landing, because we hand fly approaches around here. 692 on the Barrow minimums. And RadNav looks at 110.5, 175 final approach course. D2 is our final approach fix at 1,600 feet. So, as expected. Limp said they fix how much VRAM you need to run that, and then then you might change your mind. Fair enough. Well, Limp, do you remember what do I have to do to change? Somebody was saying I need to do something in 2020 to change my Dallas-Fort Worth scenery, because even after the city update, it still has the pink texture. So I feel like now I might be doing something wrong. Somebody said I had to delete something in there. I don't know if you remember that or not, but I don't know what I would have to do. And they also said you can get the Horizon Sim 787 in Microsoft 2024, so that could be cool. But like I said, just definitely need some better planes in. We need the PMDG 737. We need the full PMDG series in Microsoft 2024. IFR conditions now, so the weather has improved. It's a mile and a half, broken at 500 feet. So visibility. Oh wait, surface visibility 3. That's what the AO2 says. All right. Beautiful though. No music, if you notice today. We're not caving to, I don't know, I'm about this close. I think I'm just gonna honestly delete my Epidemic Sounds subscription, because they just continue to tell me every time. If you have conflicting airports at the same time, you have that problem, I think. Let me see, I don't think I ever downloaded DFW MSFS. No. I don't think I ever wait. I don't think I ever downloaded a Dallas-Fort Worth scenery. Let me go to VATSIM TO. Let's see. parking, night lighting fixed. I don't even think there is anything for it. So yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, but alright guys. Susie arrival once is at solo at 280 knots, below flight level 230, above 1717,000. So, let's see. Could probably at least get below. Top percent's at 13 miles. Well, let's at least get down to flight level 230. Just go ahead and do that now. Lim said never install any of the updates. You know me with my disposable income. I always buy an airport. Yeah, that's fair. Well, the thing, did they even, well, they do have, I think they do have a DFW scenery, but I definitely did not buy it. But it's good to see. I mean, this is one of the biggest and busiest airports in the world. And, oh no, updated schedule. What is this? Those are our first. Oh, well, we might be able to do another turn here, boys. Oh, geez. My first turn of the day got canceled just now. So we might be able to squeeze another, we might be able to do a turn ourselves here, guys. And maybe, just maybe, get into some Viva flying. I would definitely like to go back to Dallas Fort Worth if we could. That'd be really cool to check out the arrival and everything like that, how that looks. Alright, so bottom altitude is 5,000, actually 4,000 on this. So let's see, let me just put it into des mode. And nope, 4,000. Please just set. Oh my gosh. Every button does something else in Microsoft 2024, dude. Let's see, we should be able to find the vertical deviation. Okay, there we go. So we're pretty much on here. Let's take a look at Austin. Limp, I'm strongly considering purchasing the CRJ. It's honestly really good, a really fine price for everything you get. Every button does something different. Yet another reason not to get 2024. Yeah, it is a pain. It is definitely a pain. More drag at once. Put the speed brakes a little bit. Yeah, all the fixes for the pink textures in Dallas Fort Worth that I could Google were like, oh, you need to reinstall your simulator, uninstall all your add-ons. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that, actually. I have no interest in that at all. if this schedule stands as it is, I would have to go to work at 4:15, be there 3:15, leave here like 2 something. So we could theoretically do another turn and then potentially even potentially even do a Viva stream in a little bit. I suggest you need somebody to teach me how to fly the CRJ. All right, Limp. You might have convinced me. What are you thinking for a second leg? Probably just a return leg, Limp. Yeah, I'm thinking just a return leg. All right, let's go ahead and get 3003 set. And our traffic frequency here, let's see, towers 121 point nothing, 121 point nothing. And we can maybe set up a fixed ring, which, how do you do that again? You gotta go here. I think you go to the airport or the runway at least, or something like that. So you hit on the other side of it, maybe? It was like a, I always forget how to do it in this. Fix info, that's usually what it is. Let's see. Austin. Do I have a fixed info for Austin? No. Okay, there we go. Fixed info. I just do 30. Oh wait, I think you have to do this. I think you have to do AUS/30 or just KUS. K Austin. Ah, there we go. 30 miles. And maybe a 10 mile. So now we got a 30-mile ring and a 10-mile ring. What? Oh, speed brake. What? That is not. That isn't what I wanted. Oh, those are radials, that's why. Silly me. 30-mile radius, there we go. And then a radial, I mean, we could do the reciprocal. What would be the reciprocal of this? What is it, runway 17? Let's see. Or no, it's 18, so 360. Let's do 360 radio, actually. This could be fun. So this is a way to draw out the extended center line, I do believe. I think it should go the other way. Yeah, so it's coming this way now, so we could realistically, and honestly, we might do it. Let's get that on. Let's go ahead and get our lights on. Okay. Let's get our lights on. Let's vertical speed ourselves down. Let's take heading mode. And honestly, let's fly 220 to intercept. Now, I know we're like 30 miles out, but we'll see if we can get a localizer capture all the way out here. We should be able to. Get a little bit of speed brake out, stay under 250 at least. Austin traffic, American 2348, about 30 miles to the north. Inbound ILS runway 18 left, Austin traffic. So now what we have here, we have a 30-mile ring around the airport, which we saw right here with this blue line, and we also have an extended center line that comes all the way out here. So now we can just kind of intercept that. 9,000-foot runway in Austin. We'll go medium auto brake, I think, especially because it's raining too. Let's run some landing numbers. Is it raining? It's misting. It doesn't say it's raining. We'll just say maybe it's good, I guess. 18 left is fine. Apply the VTAR. What if I did medium, max reverse, landing weights? I hate this part. I think it's in fuel. I think fuel has your gross weight. Hello. There we go. Maybe not. Oh yeah, gross weight 119. We'll just say 119 is fine. 19er. Low auto brake. We'll just do low auto brake. It's fine. Low auto brake, and we should be intercepting our localizer here soon. We don't need to be we can actually take our time getting down to 4,000 feet because Jedi is supposed to be at 4,000 feet right here, and we're gonna hit that way sooner. So our final approach fix is ditto at 1,600. So we'll take this here for now. Let's maybe slow up the speed a bit. We'll get to like 220 maybe and do a get flaps 1 out. This approach will be pretty close down to mins here. 500 feet. Should break out just a couple hundred feet above minimums. Into the clouds we go. Coming up on 4,000 feet. Let's get a heading of about 210 for maybe like a 30-degree intercept. Localizer should be capturing here shortly. And localizer is captured. Let's just say they gave us maintain 4,000 till established. So technically we can do whatever we want, but we could just stay high and catch the glide slope as well. Let's go flaps 1. Which is just slats. I remembered this time. Motivate, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. A little shot of thrust there, all right. Let me see if I can, if approach mode is activated or not yet. It is not. Let's do that. And also traffic, American 2348 on about a 15-mile final for runway 18 left. Austin traffic. All right, we can just start slowing to our final approach speed here. We start working on it. I mean, we're pretty far out still at this point in time, but glide slope's coming and it's only downhill from here. Glide slope is captured. Missed approach altitude is going to be 3,000, it looks like. Going to be 3,000 feet. Set that. Let's go flaps 2. Should be pretty calm winds coming in here right now. Only 090 at 5. Should be pretty chill. All right. Austin traffic, American 2348, about a 10-mile final runway 18 left, Austin. I don't think there's anybody else. Is there anybody else here? There is somebody on the ground here. At KLM in the Boeing 777-200. I wonder if that's somebody doing some testing for PMDG. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead with gear down. Is it? Okay. Looking good. Looking beautiful here between layers. Pretty cool. Let's go flaps to full. Figured nice and early here for our approach, especially when we're going to be taking it almost down to mins. We don't want to do anything late, like arming our VOR thingy bobbers. How do you think the landing will go? Motivate? That's a good question. We'll see. It's been a minute since I've landed the bus. It's pretty calm winds, pretty low ceiling, so we'll turn the autopilot off as soon as we break out, as soon as we get visual of the runway, which we are expecting to be around, well, it says broken at 500 feet. So right around 1,000 feet probably we'll expect to see the runway. Minimums are at 692. So we'll give a 1,000-foot call at about 1,600 feet. And then every 100 below that. I think it'll go pretty good though, Motivate. What do you guys think? Landing rates in the chat. What do we think, boys? What do we think? It is like so bright in here, I feel like. For how dark it probably should be. I don't think there's any more overhead lights on. And we have 1,000 minutes. Starting to get some ground contact already. 250 Limp says. I think that's fair, honestly. First one back in the bus after flying the 747 around.
1,000.
1,000 and we are stable. Those looking out for that runway. $500 a minute. $400. $300. Starting to see something out there. $200. There's the Pappies. Runway is in sight. Autopilot's off.
100 above. 200.
Ooh, it had some pretty good crab in there.
Minimum.
Landing. Ooh, it had some good crab in there.
Light slope.
Jeez.
Light slope.
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
All right. Yep, and we're back with that. Nice, very nice. Cursors are green. Spoilers are up. Jeez, just can't get away with one here. Oh my gosh. That was brutal. We'll go manual brakes, make this next exit. All right, welcome to Austin, guys. I think the screaming was just because they were all surprised at how low that approach actually went, and they were all like, oh my gosh, like the ground, where did it come from? Not because the landing was hard, I don't think. Right? All right. Anyway, we'll get we'll cross this taxiway, make the right turn on Bravo, and go back, and probably go up for another spin. Austin traffic, American 2348 clear of all runways. Taxi back to the gate on Kilo and Golf. Last call, Austin. Slammer Air, folks. That's right, dude. Bro, we need those liveries. Living up to the name. Oh my gosh. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's get the APU coming on. We'll get the landing lights off. Taxi lights can stay on. Strobe lights can come off. Wing lights can come off. Seatbelt sign's going to stay on. AP's coming. And we'll start getting our flaps up and spoilers down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties.
Company message down there. They're like, we saw your -1 million landing into Austin. What happened? I don't know. It didn't sound like hard enough to warrant a screamer, but I definitely, it was pretty, as soon as I clicked the autopilot off, I sold the approach, so. There's the KLM triple. All white. So yeah, we'll make this left turn on Golf, and then probably Golf 2. Looks like he's closer over there to Golf 1. So take Golf 2 on the way in. And that's hotel right there, so Golf will be our next left that we can take. Holden, good morning, man. What's going on? How are you, sir? Good to see ya. Alright, so it looks like this is Golf 1, so we need one more. We'll take Golf 1. He's far enough over there. We need not be scared of him. Okay, looks like we got some floating jetways here, so the scenery guys must not have gotten to Austin. Let's take this here. They must have got a little too busy to deal with Austin scenery here, I guess, but that's all right. We'll go back to DFW and see how it is there. Let's get the taxi light off as we pull in here. And we can go ahead and stop it there, set the brakes, get our APU bleed on, and kill engines numbers 1 and 2. Oh, that's what I wanted. Let's see if we can get GSX to give us some flying, it says. Okay. Let's see if we can get them to get us some
The boarding
deboarding.
requested.
Cabin crew, disarm doors.
And just like that, guys, welcome to Austin, Texas. We can go ahead and get the seatbelt signs off. And yeah, I guess we'll do one more here. I wasn't expecting to have time for one more, but I guess we do have time for one more, so let's do it. We'll get going back to Dallas, Fort Worth here in the American A319. Let's see what would the flight number be of this. Do I actually have to do this, or is it good?
Passengers deboarding starting.
Okay. Austin to DFW. Get a new flight number. Let me get these doors open for these guys to stop bugging me. Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, deboard. Wait, let me see now if it does it now that it... No, okay. Ground services. Let's get the... What is it? Forward and aft cargo. Alright, so American does this flight. Oh, they do it in a 319. American 843. So let's go ahead and we'll expect that. American 843 with service from Austin to DFW. Phoenix with CFMs. Looking good, guys. Cruising at 30,000 feet going back to Dallas, it looks like. Board and pre-file. Let's see, let me, I'll disconnect from here. And reconnect at 8:40. Did I hit it? Did I hit file? Okay, yeah, 7327 squawk. Alright, yep, we are all good to go for our flight back to Dallas, Fort Worth. How we doing today, guys? Good weather where we're all at here. I think it's 67 cloudy here right now, it's saying. But we'll take 67 all day. What about you guys? All right, looks like we are just about deboarded. We're gonna hop in here and try to start setting up the next flights. I wonder if it'll just like auto finish deboarding or not. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, what's the temperature here in Austin? 22 degrees. Get the whoa. Get cooling down a bit. Excuse me, in here. Well, great view of the cars going by because there's no terminal here. Okay. All right, we'll get our next flight loading here at least in the FMC while we wait to finish up there. Request our flight information, Austin to Dallas. We're American American 843. Cost index, we'll just do like 50. And cruising at flight level 300. I feel like it's a little high. Let me see. Is there anything on the arrival that says we have to do that? 300 to meet F-dub on the arrival. Well, also flight level 240. And why is it? Is our flight? I feel like we're going east. Why did it give us an odd number?
Do you want to deboard crew?
Yeah, we're technically going northeast here. You want to deboard crew? No. So really, we should be odd. Let's do flight level 250. I think 240 was a fine altitude on the way here. Let's do 250 on the way there, and kind of just go from there. Okay, so I think deboarding should be just about done. Let's load the aircraft, GSX boarding and refueling.
Boarding requested.
Yep, okay.
Refueling
Austin,
truck is on its way.
departure. We're going to be departing off runway. We're just going to take 18 left since it's so close to us.
Please don't
here.
load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
Are they using 18 right in real life? Let's see, ATIS departure. Oh no, departure 18 left. We really should take an 18 right, I guess. So departure is 18 left, so we'll take that. Hello. Hello. The Ilol 7 departure. Ilol 7, and then the, let's see what. Ilol 4's. Is an option. The 4's.
Passengers boarding starting.
Insert that. DFW. Let's see what runway we're going to land on there.
Fuel truck is in position.
Arrival 17 left center, and then 18 right, and 13
Please
right
don't load
also.
aircraft
Let's see,
until the
17
fuel truck arrives
center
and
wouldn't
ask
be
to
too
do.
bad. 17 left kind of suck. And then 13, what? 13 right? All the way on the side. Let's do 17 center for the arrival.
May I see your boarding
And we're going to be on the Move 7 arrival. And we're going to probably take it from Guts, I think.
Hello.
Yeah, Guts is fixed there. And then Novia, Bossy, sure. Okay, let's go ahead and set all that in there. Let's take a look at the departure procedure. 116 people going back to Dallas with us, looks like. Top altitude assigned by ATC. We'll probably just set like 10,000 again, like we did on the way here. Get rid of that.
Welcome on board.
Maybe later. Let's step through the. All right, that's not what I wanted. Let's step through the departure here. We got constraints on. Off runway 18 left. Climb heading 175 as assigned by ATC for vectors across Walmart at or above 5,000 feet. So we will expect that.
May I see your boarding pass?
And so that's about it. That's about it for departure. Just radar vectors to Walmart and then
Good morning.
northwest, and then it's going to bring it back northeast, and then put us in downwind for runway 17 center. So all that stuff looks good.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired
It
fuel
did already,
quantity.
so we'll just let it kind of do its thing. Squawking 7327 on our trip
morning.
to Dallas Fort Worth today. Got that on, and everything is looking good. We still got 121.0 for the squawk code, so everything's looking good. Get ready for our return flight back to Dallas Fort Worth. Little bonus flight for us today here. So we definitely got more people interested in going back to Dallas Fort Worth as opposed to coming down here to Austin. So everybody looks like they're getting ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Glove.
Hello. Hello.
That guy's ready. She looks pretty ready. Is that a little man or a child?
Welcome on board.
Face of a man. Stature of a child.
Hello.
They're all asking me as they come in, why was everybody crying coming off the last flight? Everybody was holding their back and they were all crying and scared. I don't know. A little turbulence coming in.
This way, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into
Whoa.
the overhead lockers. We
That lady already got on here. Security!
all items
Security!
seated in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items
Hello.
of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit room or a front row bulkhead,
We need like a real we need a real Texas looking guy. We need a guy with a cowboy hat to come on here or something.
once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat.
Hello.
To help us
That guy's pretty Texas looking.
we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers.
Hey, he already got on here too.
Seatbelt is now refastened, ready for departure.
What's security doing up here? We got something going on.
Thank you for observing this.
I do want to take a quick look at the weather radar to see if there's any
This way.
heavy precip. No turbulence. I just want to, yeah, just the radar. Please. Nothing yet. Stuff building to the north of Dallas Fort Worth. Let's look at the weather radar for over this way. Is there anything going on over here? Oh. All right, looks like we are all boarded up, I think. Let's see, does it say boarding complete? No, but we're gonna send it to McDo. Oh wait, oh, they're not done. Oh shoot. Let's go, guys. What are we doing out here? We're not loading up a 777. Got a friggin' 319 out here. Gosh dang it. My phone is having, oh, there we go. My phone has been having issues charging lately. Lunar, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Lunar, we're going back. We're going back to Dallas. What's up with you? The boys are getting done here. Just jump inside. Oh, it doesn't recognize it as loaded yet. Welcome, welcome everybody. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. As you can see by the top of the screen here, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. We are pushing the line. So let's get some more subs here, guys. If you haven't already, really appreciate you. All right, let's send that to the McDo. Aircraft is all loaded, looking good. Let's go ahead and 18 right. We're taking 18 left. It is dry. Sync the load sheet, sync the weather, calculate, and send to the and we'll close up that there, lock the door, and let's reset the rudder trim as well and prepare GSX for pushback and departure. KLM leave yet? Oh, they are... Oh, who's over there? Who's over there in a 319? KLM just pushed back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Somebody's flying with us today. Shout out Nathan. Weather looks awful over there. Not too bad. Just down to mins almost. Which isn't that bad. We'll get the beacon light on and our passenger signs can come on.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
We're going to want a nose to the right. Push back, nose to the right.
It'll be Nate or Limp flying with you today.
Oh, right on. Look at you flying in something other than the longitude.
Locking gear.
Flying in a 319 Limp.
Always
I don't think we've ever
up
seen
for
this.
something different.
That's awesome. Limp just always in the shadows, just out of nowhere, flying with us. Love it. All right, we're gonna go nose right.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push.
Also traffic
All
American
engines
843
clear.
pushing off gate
Start at will.
4G. KLM, that looks like they're doing the right thing. They're going all the way over to 18 right. We're not going to be doing that though. Well, to be fair though, that is a lot longer runway over there, so they probably need it. All right, let's start up engine numero un. And let's see if we can catch them going behind us here. Oh, there they are, yeah. What frequency is he on? 22.8. Oh, nope, he's, well, we'll see. Nope, he's going to 18 left. He's going to 18 left. He's not doing the right. Well, no, wait. I'm sorry, I went out. 18 left is the right runway. We landed on the wrong runway. That's how that went. Chat, what do you guys like better, the CFMs or the IAE engines? I go back and forth. I think I like the IAE engines better. Feel our doors closing. Coming up on that Avail light
Austin
here.
traffic, American 522 pushing back from T4.
All right, we got a good start on engine number 1. Let's go engine number 2.
Exit routes,
Hear that PTU
masks,
barking.
life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt.
Brace,
You
brace,
hear?
brace.
Brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may
Did I
be
push the wrong way?
behind
No, we're
you.
okay.
Emergency
We'll take,
lighting will guide you to an exit.
Charlie 1, Golf 1.
Emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Please set parking brakes.
Adjusted.
Roger, will
Waiting your
do.
confirmation for a good engine start.
All right, looks like we'll give them that so that they can leave.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Well, you know what, Limp? I think I misprofiled you too. I think that's Lunar that flies the longitude a lot too. You like the longitude too, I know that, but I think it's really Lunar that just flies the longitude. So I might have misprofiled you there. Okay, let's flaps coming to 1.
Unlocking gear.
Norm. Let's go with the auto brake max, and let's get the taxi lights on. Flaps are set. Let's go ahead and click the park brake off. No, well, yeah,
Tow
sorry.
truck disconnected.
We're rolling.
Bypass pin removed.
Austin traffic, American 843, taxi into runway
Left is clear.
18 left
Right
by
is
Charlie
clear.
1 Golf and Alpha. Austin traffic. There goes the 777, long flight to Amsterdam ahead of them. at that giant hole over there. Holy crap. Thank you, GSX. We will have a good trip. Oh, I forgot to take off config check too earlier. Take off config check. Everything is green. Take this left on Golf. Have you tried out New Sky yet, Cap? No, because they still have not gotten back to me. And you know what? You reminded me that
American 522, following company traffic to departing runway 18 left.
I need to
Awesome.
go to their thing and email them, actually. So we're going to do that whenever we get to cruise. New Sky, Virtual Airline. Because I tried to hit them up on Discord, and they did not answer me, so we're going to hit them up on email. You see the wiki, maybe? I saw their email somewhere on here. I don't know where. Shout out Limp though for coming with us, man. This is cool. I like whenever we have a little group going. It's fun. I have no idea where the freaking is. We'll take this one from full length. So we'll go all the way to Bravo. Let's see, where's our boy at? Yeah, he's coming. We'll just get out of here. It'll be a good enough spacing for him anyways. Alright, let's go lights on. And Austin traffic, American 843 taking runway 18 left for departure. Going to be on the LOL 3 Austin traffic. Uh-oh. Lunar said, what is New Sky? Lunar, New Sky is what you're making the livery for because it's a virtual airline thing. By the way, MSFS Glass, if you guys haven't downloaded it, it's a must. What does it do, Lunar? What does it do? Alright, spool up 50. And engines are stable, set takeoff power. Manflex 68 air thrust, runway auto thrust is blue. Looks like from the left here, we'll get a little left aileron in there. V1 and rotate. Let's boogie. Positive brake gears coming up outside view for not very long because we're going to be in the clouds here in like 2 seconds. Wayfighter link. I will be 175 heading for now. Let's start pitching this nose down a little bit and let's go thrust climb. Let's say they give us a, I don't know, what turn would they give us here? Pretty much straight behind us. Let's
Austin
go left
traffic,
turn.
American 522, departing runway 18 left via the ELO 3, Austin.
Let's go left to a 090 heading for now. Whoa. Oh, it's not the... There we rest of the day too while we're flying to Dallas here. Flaps up.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Oh yeah, we're getting to that breakout here, boys. Mr. Emirates, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Lunar said MSFS Glass connects your tablet or phone to play it in the sim. Really? Is it free? Holden said soon we will all be pilots for Slammer Air. That's right. Let's keep the turret coming to the north. Let's get the autopilot on. Be lazy today. And let's say they give us up to flight level 2-5. When you fly enough in the same area, you get to kind of know the controllers' voices and stuff. And there's this guy who's kind of a legend in the area that we fly in, and he'll always say the name of the center that he works at. So this isn't like if we were flying here and he worked here, he'd be like, American 843, hello, I'm Dallas. Flight maintain flight level 250. He says it like that every single time. He says it to everybody who checks on, and he's kind of a legend. He's kind of a legend. All right, let's go direct to Walmart. Direct to Walmart, coming through 10,000 feet. We will get these seatbelt signs off for this one because I don't have to attend to the emergency this flight. Ooh, you can come off. How about that? You get the seatbelt signs off now. It's pretty smooth here. Above 10. Lunar said, oh, got it. There's also FS Hub and FS Airlines for virtual airlines. Example, my VA and Two-Tone Murphy's VA are both FS Hub. Let's take a look at FS Hub here then, because these clowns over at New Sky haven't even gotten back to me yet. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, wait. Found a bug reported. I'm trying to find out where... Does anybody know what the support email for New Sky is? I can't find it. NewsWiki, TOS and privacy, download app support project, map, login, register, home. Can I get it on FlightSim TO? Mr. Emirates, are you talking about New Sky, Mr. Emirates? It's just on, it's not necessarily on FlightSim.to, Mr. Emirates. It's just like its own thing. So, let me see. Next questions. Let me see if it's in the... see, was mine in the... Where was my thing in the Discord? Where did I put it? Or 8? It's definitely... Oh yeah, there was mine. I got skipped over. Alright. 838,000, let's go standard. Valerie, welcome to the stream. Where are we going? We are going to Dallas, Fort Worth, up from Austin. Holden said I'm not finding their email on the webpage. You may need to see if it's pinned in the Discord. I don't know where it's at, dude. I saw it somewhere, I swear. FSL looks good too. I may be wrong, but from reading it looks more chill than New Sky, which maybe what we would want. True. Let me look at FSL. I mean, these clowns haven't even gotten back to me yet anyway, so. I do like what you were saying, though, about how it's like, you know, you pick up where you left off type thing. But if, I mean, if FS Hub is the one that works, you know, we can't get this other one to work, so. Said you don't have that feature on FS Hub, you can clock them anywhere to anywhere, which would probably still be fine, right? I mean, that's basically what we'd be doing anyway. Preference. I'm just looking forward to always being part of our own airline together. Fair enough, dude. Registered virtual airline. Let's see. Create new airline. Oh, this looks really easy too. How do we get it to do that, Holt? I am not a robot. All right, let's see. If I actually get an email from these guys, we're going to go with FS Hub because New Sky didn't even send me an email. So I just set up an account with FS Hub, and they did send me an email. I think we're going to go with FS Hub, guys. Send you the support email for New Sky on Discord. Ooh, thanks, Lunar. Well, we might... I mean, it looks like we got we might get FS Hub to work here. Okay, but what I want to do before we get into FS Hub and stuff like that, because it's the most important thing that we do here on this channel. It's the most important thing we do here on this channel. So we are going to hit up a little verse of the day. We got Psalm chapter 40 or 34, verse 19. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers them from them all. This is kind of similar to that verse. I forget exactly what it is, but what is it? The righteous. Why am I forgetting it now? Lord works for the good of those who love him, or something like that, or like, something to that, what's it called? Something to that effect of like, the Lord is good. I forget exactly what it is. But yeah, anyway, the righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. Basically, if we're taking refuge in the Lord, if we're taking refuge there, if that's where we're drawing our strength from, drawing our confidence from, then, you know, he's going to deliver us, even if we are going through troubles. And honestly, too, it's all about, like, mindset. It's like, a lot of things in the world suck, and there's a lot of rough situations that we go through, you know, in each of our individual lives. But if you just trust in the Lord, if you trust in God, then there's no chance you're not going to get delivered. You know, there's no chance he's not going to pull you through. Because again, somebody's mindset who doesn't have faith would maybe be like, oh man, like this, why is this happening to me? You know, play a victim role and this and that and the other thing. Somebody who does have faith would maybe say like, oh man, you know, this is a sucky situation, but I know the Lord's going to pull me through. And then whenever something good happens, it's like, thank you, Lord, for pulling me through. Instead of somebody who doesn't have any faith would maybe say, you know, again, like play the victim role, like, oh, why me? Why me? You know, I'm never going to get through this and that and the other thing. So having that positive mindset, exactly. Holden says, during a difficult season, he gives us hope. Exactly. So, yeah, even though we have many troubles, the Lord is going to deliver us from our troubles if we love him. If we don't, and if you haven't taken and accepted Jesus into your heart, and if you don't have a relationship with the living God, then this promise isn't for you. That's the other thing too, is like, you know, you can't just claim these promises if you don't have a relationship with God. So yeah, so but for those of us that do have a relationship with the living God, for those of us who do go through troubles, because everybody's going to go through troubles, right? It's just about where you're drawing your strength from, where you're drawing, like Holden said, that hope from. Are you hoping in Mother Nature? Are you hoping in the universe to bring me around and pay you back for your good deeds? You know, and I hate to say it to you, but like, if you're looking for the universe to pay you back or something like that, you got another thing coming, because we all deserve, what we deserve is the death that Jesus died for us. That's like the point of the cross. That's the point of what Jesus did. He came and lived a perfect life and died a sinner's death. We deserve that death. So if you're looking, man, I'm a good person, I deserve this, or this. Like, no, you don't. You deserve death on a cross. I deserve death on a cross, just like Jesus experienced. But he died in our place. So that is the significance of what Jesus came and did on the cross, because he didn't deserve it, but he got it. So that's kind of my mindset on it. But you know, he's going to deliver us from those troubles all the same. So, amen, guys, amen. All right, we are going to be coming up on our top of descent here very shortly, and then we can get back into talking about the virtual airline here on FS Hub, most likely. 17 center, I believe I said, for our landing runway. 762 in the mids. Actually, let's do weather first. Just give me the METAR. 3007. Amen to that, Hold. He paid the price. We committed the crimes. He paid the price. 3007. Temperature 22. 223 degrees. Wind is 130 at 8. And it's marginal VFR dish down there in Dallas. Broken at 2,000. Minimum 762. Now let's take a look at the nav real quick. 110.3 is good. 176 on our pressure is good as well. So everything looks good there. We'll just leave this up over here so we can see what our top of the set is coming up. Our first, we are on the arrival already. Our waypoint was Guts there. Our transition to the arrival was Guts. So at FW, we got to be between 300 and 240, which we are at. Then after that, at Kilo, below flight level 230, above 200. Then Boov 190 above 17,000. And then Trim 17 and 15, Curly 15 and 13, Mo 13 and 12, Delmo at 12,000. So we'll set 12,000 as our bottom altitude on the arrival, which is pretty high. But that's what it says. Go low auto brake and hopefully not absolutely slam this thing. Let's go ahead and get seatbelt signs on. And yeah, okay. So Lunar sent me the... Okay, there it is. There's the support email. So we'll see if we end up using that or not.
Please return to your seat and
Let me see. Okay, I need to make a password for my... Activate log me in. Alright. Alright, so let me go back to the FS Hub and log in. Okay. We're gonna save that. Oh, so Lunar said you need to have 10 or more people and must be at least 6 months. Is that for a call sign on VATSIM, Lunar? FS Hub is what I should look into. I guess, Limp. I guess we're gonna take a look at it here and see what it says. So airline memberships. The list shows what airlines or flying groups you're a member of. When flying for a specific airline, your flight statistics are shared with that airline. You can also browse other airlines. Currently not a member, would you like to browse or create one? Let's see if we can create a new airline. Name. Slammer Air. Abbreviation. Ooh, what should the... That's for VATSIM, Lunar? Really? That's a bummer, dude. What should the 3-letter ICAO code be? Or IATA? I forget which one it is. Whatever. Maybe like SLA? SLA? Think. Please be aware that airlines will be automatically deleted after 30 days of creation if no flying activity is reported. So if we do this, SLM, oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, SLM is good. SLM is good. That's definitely. Anybody else? SLM, okay. So this is it, guys. I think I can just create this right here, right now. SLA is available. Is SLM available? SLM is not available? Hold on, really? Let me see if I create it. I wonder if it'll say... Is this it, guys? Are we going to just create this airline right now? Start the des mode. But I guess that doesn't matter if we don't care about VATSIM. Well, I do care about VATSIM. I want to fly on VATSIM and stuff. For sure. SLM is a real world code? Oh, really? Like, I wonder if I hit create airlines or create airline and the abbreviation is taken, if it's going to say like, oh, the abbreviation is taken, you can't use it. You know what I'm saying? I'll try SLM. I guess we're just going to create it right now. So yeah, FS Hub, guys. FS Hub is what we're going to be using here. I care about VATSIM, me too. Let me see. Let me just create it and see what happens. Check the, okay, yeah, so it says we can't use SLM. Okay, let's try SLA, slammer air. Anything else? I mean, let's see, I think slam. What about like, what did we say we wanted the call sign to be? Do we want the call sign to be slammer? We could do hammer. No, we can do slammer. What I did for VATSIM for my VA, I added the remarks, name of the airline, and the controllers always followed through. Oh, so you can just put your call sign in the remarks, and they still, like, if you call up as that, they'll follow through with that. Suriname Air, Holden. Come on, man. Suriname Air. What does that even? Where's Suriname? I guess let's try SLA. Let's see. SLA's wait. SLA's taken 2. What else do we think? And they called me with lunar jets. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we'll probably just, that'll be our game plan then. We'll just call up as slammer. Should our call sign be slammer? SLA is taken, SLM is taken. What the heck is going on with these clouds, bro? Who would have thunk it was that hard to make an airline? Now I don't know what to do. Who would have thunk it? Oh wait, also let me just check and see what the Dallas Fort Worth frequency is going to be again. Oh my. I guess I'll just go on 2655. 4 tower frequencies. SRA? That's already set. Maybe we should talk about a little more in Discord before we pull the trigger. Alright. Fine with that. We can create the airline anyways. So yeah, well, we can wait on it. And you know what, maybe while I wait too, I will try and email the clowns over at New Sky. Okay. I sent them an email. Let's see. I think it was something like this. Altimeter 3007. All right. What is this here? Lunar just sent something else in there. That's pretty cool, Lunar. So Discord, I got my airline to report the landings automatically. Looks pretty. Yeah, that does look pretty cool, Lunar. I like that. Yeah, I'm on 2655 as well. Lim, let me set up some rings here. So that's cool. You can just do it on any fix and then type in DFW. So I like that. That's nice. Do a 30 mile, no, not a 90 mile ring, 30 mile ring. And we'll get the reciprocal. We'll do 356. We'll do 356. Get a extended center line. Let's see. More crew pairings for today. Wow, 6:15, is that right? All right, guys, we just we have a lot of time now. I'm glad Slimmer Air is our call sign because that's all I do. Yeah, can't relate, man. I just grease everything. Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 843, about 32 via southwest, inbound for the runway 17 center. Dallas Fort Worth. I think we're to the southwest, right? Yeah, southwest, that's good. You got some weather up to the north of Dallas. Okay, so officially, that's more reclaimed hours for me, guys. This is the true airline pilot life right here. So I just got a couple flights canceled, so I have to go and I get cancellations. What day is today? 4/25. Those two flights, and then no, it was also so. Two flights we canceled one turn today. That gives me time now. 6:15, 5:15. So got to about 4:30-ish now. So honestly, I'll probably go hit the gym. So I didn't think I was gonna have time for that today because I wanted to stream instead of doing that. But what the heck is this? So I wasn't gonna hit the gym, but now that I have time to, I think I will. And then come back and maybe hit a second stream. All right, coming up on 12,000. Said you cheat because you do it for your job. So of course you're always greasers. Now hold. Now that was a total joke, dude. I slam everything in this sim. Not sure that's accurate. There's plenty of screams. No, Lunar. There's no evidence. There's no evidence. All right, let's keep it coming down to like 3-ish thousand. All right, 3,000. Keep it coming down. Open this in. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Those screams are out of excitement. Exactly. Everybody was just really excited to get to Austin, Texas. Okay. Why are we going so slow, too? Let's keep this speed up.
Dallas traffic, American 522, 25 miles southwest of the field. Descending on the Booby 7. Expecting runway...
The Booby 7?
18 right. Dallas.
Oh, you're going 18 right? Let me see. Should I actually be over here? I don't know. Is this fine? Yeah, it's all runways. Okay. Yeah, this is a really 12,000 at Delmo. Basically, a beam to field is kind of crazy. All of our lights on. Come through 10,000 feet. What is it? I just got a flight radar email. Pakistan bans Indian aircraft and Ukraine puts out the welcome call sign. Pakistan banned Indian aircraft from its airspace, and Ukraine is conducting a special welcome flights near Lviv. Interesting. Not really. You do you. Dallas forward the traffic, American 843 in the right downwind runway 17 center. Dallas Fort Worth. I do like this about Airbus. It puts it right there for you. Love that.
Fort Worth traffic, American 2319, taxiing 18 right. Correction, 18 left via Gulf. Fort Worth.
The 787 going to Cancun, that guy. Very nice. Let me see, if we were to do in a pilot's life stream after this, where's the first flight for the American one? Schedule, Charlotte to Tampa. 321. We do have Charlotte in Microsoft 2020. Okay.
Forward traffic Walker 3361, heavy 20 miles southeast, descending out of 13,000, Berry 3 arrival for 17 center forward.
He should be no factor for us. We are going to start slowing down here. We're going to put the speed brake out a little bit, pull it back to like 220. So that way we don't fly as far out here in the downwind. And we can start getting some flaps out here as well. And let's go LS mode. Flaps 1. That should help us to hopefully get down a little earlier so we can turn inbound a little bit earlier. Here we go, into the soup here. And penny. So let's see, it looks like we're not gonna make that anyway, so let's just do this. Let's go ahead and start a base turn. Go pretty much to the east here.
Dallas traffic, American 522, 5 miles west, parallel of the field, right base for 18 right, Dallas.
Traffic, American 843, we're in the right base, runway 17 right, Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, Limp, are you turning base 2 here? Oh no, Limp, you're in the downwind. You said base, I was like, oh no. This is a short little flight. It is, Limp, or Lunar. Lunar, I didn't think we were going to have time to do this today at all, or I thought we were originally just going to do the first one. And then my flights got canceled, so now we have time to do the return flight. We're below the glide slope, which is good. Final approach fix. See, Zing is at 3,000. We can start heading towards Zing a little bit more. Localizer is captured. All right, there you go. And forward traffic, American 843. Turn final on runway 17 center, going to be about a 15-mile final. Dallas Fort Worth. All right. Looking good, looking good. Oh, dude, I so forgot about... I don't know if my... I hope my mic hasn't been that bad. I totally forgot about how bad it is in 2024. I always have to up the gain to, like, a ridiculous amount. There we go. Sorry if that's any better now. If it was bad earlier, I don't know. Let's pull it back to, like, let's do 210 on the speed.
Forward traffic, Walker 3361, left midfield, downwind for 17 center, forward.
Fort Worth traffic, American 2319, taking off 18 left. Darts 9 departure.
Bro's got RAS? What the heck is he using? He's got RAS call-outs? Is this guy in the freaking old sim? That's crazy. We'll do 180 to about a 5-mile final, so we'll do as much as we can right now. By the way, Cap CRJ V2, totally worth it. Oh, Lunar. Don't say that, dude. I want to buy it so bad. I really do. We're going to go gear down here in just a second once we get to be about a dot above. And let's start slowing up to like 180 now. And let me see. I think it already armed approach phase. No nav intercept. Get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. Gear down. There's the sound. Let's go flaps 2. Let's see. We're breaking out. It's about 3,000 feet. Starting to see some runways. It's really totally worth it, dude. Oh, Lunar. It's so bright under here, dude. Broke out, well, still can't really see the runway yet. Let's go flaps 3. We can't quite go flaps full just yet. We'll keep it up. Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 843 on about a 7-mile final. We'll be doing 180 till 5. Dallas Fort Worth traffic, 17 center.
American 522 on the left, the right base now. Dallas traffic.
Dallas traffic, American 2319, airborne passing 2,400. Final call, Fort Worth traffic, take care.
Alright, I don't know. Visual here at about 2,000, I would say. Negative 130 says Lunar. We'll go ahead and give the speed back and let it come down so we can go flaps full. And let's see, we're going to exit to the right off runway 17 center, just basically as soon as possible. Oh shoot, I meant to give it back. There we go. Under 100 this time? Alright, Holden, I'll see what I can do. Let's go autopilot off, let's go flaps full. We are cooking. Speed's coming back nice though. I mean, the nice thing is, at least in the Airbus, I don't do this much in the, well, I don't do this much ever, but 180 till 5 is definitely no joke. I mean, going pretty quick, but you can get pretty much fully configured except for flaps full, at least in the Airbus at 180. So that's not too bad. We're just like sinking out of the sky. I did this on the last approach too. I don't know what the deal is with that. Here comes the glide slope. We're going to blow right through it.
100 above. Minimum 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Forward Traffic Walker 3361
All right.
Heavy's turning left base for
Are we
17
wheeling
center
right now? Are
forward.
we on the ground or what? I don't know what the heck is happening. Okay. No screens. No claps either, though. I guess nobody's excited to be here. And we will take...
American 522, 10-mile final,
We'll take the
18 right.
reverse, honestly. We got time. I don't even think that guy's on final yet, so... We'll take it. It was probably a little firm, but... Alright, we'll take Mike 1, and then we're going to take Echo Juliet. We're going to try to cross 17 right. I don't think anybody's on final for 17 right. And Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 843. We are clear. Runway 17 center on Mike 1. Going to taxi Echo Juliet across 17 right for the gate, Dallas Fort Worth. We'll leave all our lights on. We'll stay fully configured and everything. Like I said, Limp is on the other runway, and that other guy's way far out, so we should be good to cross the runway here. Let's get our APU on, though. Alright, take that. Hustling across the right runway, and we can go flaps up, speed brakes down. And Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 843, clear for all runways. Last call, Fort Worth. We'll probably just go straight ahead, TBH. This Dallas Fort Worth terminal looks pretty good, though. I like it, I like it. How far out's Lunar? Freaking Limp. Gosh dang it. Did that guy get off? Oh no, he's behind Limp. Let's get our lights off here. Alright, Holden, sounds good, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Traffic Walker 3361 Heavy.
Yeah, we'll catch you later. Keep your eyes on the
17
Discord. We'll see.
forward.
I'm not sure if we're going to do a second one or not just yet, but keep your eyes peeled. We'll see, because I don't have that much time either. Look at that. They got the air hooked up and everything. Gosh dang, this looks pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and set the park and brake. And we'll get the APU bleed on so we can kill the engines. Definitely fun going to Dallas Fort Worth, though, man. I like this airport a lot. I really, really, really wish that you know, we could do more. Well, we're gonna do more out of here now. I'm excited that it is
The boarding requested.
American.
Dallas Fort Worth, American 522.
All right, beacons
fully
off.
established 18 right.
Seatbelt come off.
Dallas.
Let's get a deboarding going if we can. That's making me open the doors. We'll go and watch Limp's touchdown.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, let's see. I think... Yeah, Lunar, this is stock scenery. This is with the new city updates. Look at this. This is pretty awesome, dude. Like I said, they clearly forgot Austin. They don't even have a freaking terminal for Austin, but look at this, man. This is awesome. Look at this. This is really cool. I forgot, he's at 18 right, I think Limp's going to be on here. Yeah, it says 2024 as well. Lunar, do you know what do I have to do in order to get the pink textures away from the Dallas-Fort Worth in Microsoft 2020? This is 2024, Lunar. I tried 2020, but the pink textures were still there even with the new update, so I don't know what I have to do. Here comes Lunar, or Limp.
Forward traffic, Walker 3361, short final 17 center.
Slipping and dipping that thing. Plane looks really good. I love those square engines. That's a cool feature. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm even looking at, so, okay, there he is. Alright. Ooh, with the square engines. I don't know. That looked pretty good, guys. Limp, you're gonna have to let us know. Did you, in fact, was it as good as it looked? Do you have 2 sceneries installed? No, I don't. I do not have another Dallas-Fort Worth scenery. We gotta get that taxi light off too. Forgot about that. Okay, all of our other lights are off. Skystream, I'm in school. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in, even though you're in school. Love the sacrifice. Luna, we can talk about it a little bit more maybe in the Discord if you have any other ideas. But I'm gonna get out of here and potentially, like I said, keep your eyes on the Discord. Potentially with a second stream here before I gotta go to work. We'll see.
Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 522 cleared
nice,
of
nice,
runway 18 right.
Greaser. Nice, dude. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for being here on this hopefully Friday. Is it Friday? It is Friday. Friday means nothing to me anymore. So happy Friday to all of you lovely people out there. Enjoy your day. And like I said, keep your eyes on the Discord. We'll see if we're going to be with one later. But have a good one, guys. Appreciate you.